Alright, let's head to Abnax's house with this brand new key we got. Why are we moving so slow? Oh, there we go. I was hitting the wrong button. Apparently playing a different game. I guess it was April Ryan who spoke to Obnoxious at his house. Kind of forgot.
You spoke with the general. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams.
That's awesome. Okay, I'll take the boat to Mercuria.
There are fewer rebels than I thought, having seen what they're up against.
Yeah, there really isn't a lot, judging by the people you see. Alright.
Now I need to find the city green. I wish Crow was with me. I feel
Why would I
less
get in
alone with that
here?
silly bird around.
Hi, Crow. I actually know where it is, so.
You're back, and your head's still on. Did you swim?
Swim? No, boat. I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxus.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
Evelyn?
I really wish you had wings.
Same.
So do I, Crow. Hey, are you...
Oh, I didn't mean to cut it off. I thought I'd just keep running. I guess not.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean,
I fit right in with the locals.
Do I?
Harvest festivals are the same everywhere.
How's your
Pumpkins
memory coming
transcend
along?
interdimensional
Do you remember
divides.
anything about this
It's the
place
vegetable
now?
that ties us all. Seeing as I spent most of my time trying to forget everything that happened, yeah, no, not.
I think I did it again.
They're preparing for a shindig of some kind. Any celebration that involves burning large sacks of hay is guaranteed success in my book. Pyres for celebrations or human sacrifices, one of the above. It looks like they're getting ready to celebrate Reap Moon's Eve. What's going on here? Isn't that...
Oh,
Are they trying to chop down Abnaxus's abode? Great. That's great.
who are those guys?
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh. So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
That's very dark.
That's disturbing.
I know. I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood for killing today. Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
good bird.
Once this unholy tree's been knocked down, the electric will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine deity. Give me a world without gods and goddesses, a world ruled by humans and true Northlanders. No magicals, no supernatural women folk, no superstitious invaders. A world by and for man. Woman in the rightful place at home. Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
I think I saw that man in town yesterday, speaking to a small crowd. What's he doing?
Ah, a member of the voting public. Honor Hilaris, Esquire, at your service, madam.
Ah.
But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, hmm? You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. I wonder what his end game is. You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Male?
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable she's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honor Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic, no more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As it should be, yes, yes.
It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxis's abode. Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Well, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so. It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Mercurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family, away from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria by and for humans. One that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future. And you can't spell future without owner Hilaris.
Well, you can.
I've had enough. Well, best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity.
So vote for an idiot.
Is that the best you can do? Oh, I'd take the axe myself if I hadn't just moisturised my hands. This, this dry air, well, you understand.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Crow.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
A talking
Geronimo!
bird. Filthy magic.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Okay, where else could he move to? Maybe if I could hit it. Let's
Are you
go for
doing this just to annoy me? Because it's working.
So I can hit that wagon. Let's go for that wagon.
Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Sure, you do that. Okay, that didn't do much of a difference.
Thank the gods of feathers you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
That's it. The home
You
of
little fowl.
Abnaxis. Now, I just need to find a way inside.
That's the wagon. There's the hay. There's the pumpkins. There's himself.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine. Yeah, I know the drill. Geronimo!
Is there any spot up here or something? The wall,
Are you doing
maybe.
this just to annoy me? Because it's working.
It's a new one at least.
Again.
Well, a window or something got crushed. I'm not sure that helped, but... I kind of feel like I should be able to hit that birth bath over there. Let's try up
Someday
here.
soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this. Thank the gods of feathers you're paying me well.
Don't know.
Wait, that's not a thing you do.
What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when there are still talking birds flapping about? That god's damn talking bird! Magical aberration! If I get my hands on the filthy feathered thing, I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Let's play this nice and cool, Zoe. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where? Where? Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
Maybe I do this?
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Let's see if so something that would work, yeah?
Soft-headed fool. We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow.
Well, you're not making much work of it anyways.
You do the carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
Now That was brilliant! First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since... I don't know, I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Oh, April.
Locked, but I have the key. This place looks a lot bigger on the inside. It is a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy. There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal. Right, so, clues. Obnaxus must have been a big believer in crystals. Or maybe this is how people light their houses. Maybe this is totally normal for Arcadia. Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them.
Oh, that looks interesting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Someone's here. I can't... Who's... Oh, God.
I must apologize,
Brian
ma'am. I didn't mean to
Westhouse.
frighten you.
Zoë Castillo.
You're the last person I expected to find here.
I remember him from my last visit to Mercuria. Brian, right?
Right. Brian. Brian Westhouse. We spent a few days in cramped quarters on a small airship. I'd be surprised if you didn't remember me.
It's been a confusing year. For a while, I remembered nothing. To be honest, I was doing everything I could to forget. That didn't really help.
I know that feeling all too well, Miss Castillo. So you're back in Mercuria, and in this place of all places. How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove.
How did you get in?
Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God, that's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
Why be secretive about it? I'm sure I can trust him. I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet. I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxus himself vanished a decade ago.
I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding anything from him. It's not that I don't trust him,
But how did he get in?
I was just curious about what was in here.
You know what they say about curiosity, Miss Castillo?
It killed the cat?
What? No. Curiosity is the doorway to knowledge and wisdom. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
This place has the slightly tacky ambience of a New Age
Can we
shop.
go upstairs?
Obnaxus was a very well-read man. Thing.
I keep trying to use the Witcher
Obnaxus
sense.
must have been a
I'm
big
playing the
believer
wrong
in
game.
crystals. Or maybe this is how people light their houses. Maybe this is totally normal for Arcadia. There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
Okay, Brian.
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is
This
a treasure
place has the
trove.
slightly tacky ambience. Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them. Looks like a handwritten note.
What does the handwritten note say?
It's another one of
This
Abnaxus's
is
notes.
fascinating.
Westhouse might be able to decipher that notes. Notes everywhere.
Looks like a shopping list or something. It's probably not.
All those years, and it was right here under my... Abnaxus left so much behind. There's a wealth of information here.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream, it's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book. Let's see, the chapter in question speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens of the Dreaming One, whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah! There it is, straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead.
They might be.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this here and continue talking to Brian in the next episode. Thank you for watching.